Fame can be flashy, but there's always more to the story. Here, we go beyond the headlines and talk about the people, patterns, and moments behind the spotlight. It's thoughtful, it's real, and it's never just surface level. Welcome to Talk Fame to Me. I'm the voice behind the fame. What's up, Fame fam? Welcome back to Talk Fame to Me with B.Lynette, where we don't just follow the headlines, we look at what's really going on behind them. And today, this story right here, it's messy, it's serious, and if it's true, it changes everything. Because we're talking about Pooh Shiesty and Gucci Mane. Now, for the ones that don't know, Pooh Shiesty is signed to Gucci Mane's 1017 label. He was locked up on a federal firearms conspiracy case, sentenced to 5 years, but ended up doing 3. And he got out because of good behavior. Cool. But now, fast forward to just a few days ago, Pooh Shiesty was arrested again, this time for something way bigger. Allegedly, he robbed and kidnapped Gucci. And not just robbed him, we're talking about pulling out an AK style weapon, forcing him to sign paperwork to get out of his contract, while other people took his ring, watch, earrings, and cash. Let that sink in for a second. Now, word on the curb is Gucci was out in Dallas for business. He gets a call to pull up to the studio thinking it's just a meeting, but instead it turns into an ambush. And here's the part that is really wild to me. Pooh Shiesty was still wearing an ankle monitor, meaning his location can be tracked. Isn't that? Anyways, so if this is true, this wasn't just reckless, it was pretty sloppy, okay? Now, let's talk about what people are saying led up to this, because a lot of this stuff goes back to Big Scar, Pooh Shiesty's cousin, who was also signed to 1017. Big Scar passed away from a drug overdose, and after that, there were rumors going around saying Gucci didn't help with the funeral. But here's where the facts matter. Keisha Kaur, Gucci's wife, sent $10,000 to the funeral home and paid for flowers. Atlantic Records also sent $10,000, and Big Scar's father actually came out and thanked them. Okay, so the narrative of Gucci didn't help doesn't fully line up with what was confirmed. Now, the sister of Big Scar, she said that the funeral cost was like around $60,000, and that $10,000 wasn't enough. So you can see both sides emotionally, but facts are facts. Now, here's where it gets deeper. While Pooh Shiesty was locked up, people started saying Gucci wasn't sending him money. So allegedly, Pooh Shiesty was making money from his music, right, while he was locked up, and Gucci Man was collecting the coins, but he did not send money to the jail to give to Pooh Shiesty for his canteen or whatever. So meanwhile, Yo Gotti allegedly stepped in and started helping Pooh Shiesty and his family, and that's important because loyalty in the streets and in the industry, that matters. So now Pooh gets out, right? And suddenly he wants out of his contract. And allegedly, that's where things took a turn, because instead of going through lawyers or the courts, this situation turned into what's being described as a robbery and forced contract release. Let me say this real quick, fam. Even if somebody signs something under pressure like that, that does not automatically make it valid. Contracts don't work like that. If it's forced, under threat, or illegal, that paperwork can get thrown out real quick in court. So, if that was the goal, that wasn't even a smart move. Now, let's address the elephant in the room. People online are already saying Gucci snitched. But hold on. Gucci wasn't alone that night. He had an off duty officer with him acting as security, and that officer was allegedly beaten. So ask yourself who actually reported what happened, because until we see the paperwork, nobody really knows. And on the next video, guys, I am going to read the paperwork. Now, then there's like another layer, okay? People are bringing back the situation where Gucci allegedly asked for his 1017 chains back after Big Scar passed. That rubbed people the wrong way. But again, that's business versus emotion. And sometimes those two things do not mix well. So at this point, we've got street loyalty, business contracts, money issues, grief, and rumors all mixed together, and that's how situations like this can spiral out of control. Now, I want to hear from y'all, fam. Do you think this was really about money or was it deeper? Like loyalty and respect? Do you feel like Gucci handled the Big Scar situation the right way? Or do you understand why people around Pooh Shiesties might have felt like a certain way? And let's be real, if all of this is true, was this desperation or just bad decision making? Because here's the thing, we can talk all day, but paperwork doesn't lie. So, what we're about to do next, we're going to read the actual paperwork. Not on this video, but the next video. We're going to read it together and then we're going to watch some of the videos floating around online. We're going to do that on this video because I don't want to just go off of rumors. I want us to see what is really real, okay? At the end of the day, fam, every story has layers, and sometimes what looks like betrayal on the outside is really a mix of business, emotions, and bad choices. But one thing about it, moves made in pressure will always reveal who you really are. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe because over here we don't just talk fame, we break it down. And I read all my comments. So talk to me, okay? Now, moving on, I want to show you guys this picture of Pooh Shiesty when he was 11 years old. If you notice, he has an ankle monitor on this leg here. I hope you guys can see because the picture is kind of small, but yes, that is an ankle monitor on his ankle. So he has a past. I mean, he's been doing these things, okay? It's not his first brushing with the law. Moving on, let's go to my Twitter page. All right, let's get over here. Twitter. Boom. All right. So let's hear what Charleston White had to say about the situation.
Gotta change your heart for Pooh Shiesty. I don't want him in Big 30 locked up. These some of the bravest young niggas. I think this is goddamn me, Huey P. Newton and Bobby Seale all over again. I think these two little motherfuckers like Tookie Williams and Raymond Washington when they started them West Side Crips. Pooh Shiesty them so goddamn street. Nigga, the motherfucking contract when they put the gun on the Gucci head and made Gucci sign the contract, that contract comes from Office Max. No, man, they made RD sign an Office Max contract. But Big Shiesty shit, it's like getting a fake check stub when you going to go get an apartment. Mother say, can you call and print me up a fake check stub? They done went to Office Max and print up the contract and made the boy sign or made RD sign the contract from the Office Max. That's how the Fed got the footage. Say this, man, them Feds so goddamn bad. They'll catch you walking out the door and rewind the tape. And rewind the motherfucking tape and have you stop it everywhere. Just rewind and shit. That boy went and got one of the baddest goddamn white boy Jew lawyers in Dallas, Texas. You think Brian Steele something? Brian Steele beat a bunch of niggas, bunch of black folk. It's easy for a white boy to do with a white woman judge who he had already gave some money to on a campaign thing. So it's easy to come here and beat these niggas, and they ain't got their shit together because they wasn't working in conjunction with the police department. So it's easy for the white boy with a few niggas on his team, some nigga jurors, to beat him. That lawyer better than Johnny Cochran, and he white. Why you say that? No, he ain't never lost. Brian still got a few. This man he's never lost an appeal, and he never lost to say he bad. He bad. I don't think I want this group locked up. No. Gotta change your heart for Pooh Shiesty. I don't want him in Big 30 locked up. These some of the bravest young niggas. I think this is goddamn me, Huey P. Newton and Bobby Seale all over again. I think these two little motherfuckers like Tookie Williams and Raymond Washington when they started them West Side Crips. These little motherfuckers is shit. They done took down RD. Nigga, you know how hard it was? And then the feds came out and said, hey,
RD is Gucci Mane.
The trail and 30s didn't have
Roderick
no
Davis.
30 ain't touched no gun. So I think the most they gonna get 30 on is some probation violation. Be gone maybe a year or so. I'm betting on 30. Gucci Mane. I think Atlanta go down there, y'all. Atlanta had their time to shine. Atlanta should have kept it player. They went gangster gay. Oh, they've been downhill ever since. Ever since Atlanta started putting tight britches on and tattoos on the front of their thighs and things like little baby them and wearing them crop top shirts. And ever since the jeans got tight. You got a young nigga. Now, I want to tell everybody who's saying Pooh Shiesty crashed out. No, nigga. When you a G nigga, you don't give a damn about going to jail. It's you pussy ass fraud niggas like Woody and Boosie and them who don't want to go to jail. Pooh Shiesty told you, nigga, don't let that dirt verse go to your head. Ain't nobody slime as me. And that little nigga made it come down. It's y'all favorite rapper, the G of all G's, Gucci Mane with a body. Gucci got a body. This y'all big dog. This is the nigga who ain't folded. He folded, y'all. If you think he didn't give corroborating testimony with his wife and whoever would done, Gucci had to put the police in, y'all. Well, he was a millionaire. I was a youth activist. But nigga, I ain't been in the streets since I was a kid, nigga. I ain't never been in the streets. I've never been in the streets. Oh, man, but you told when you was a kid. So now y'all got Gucci, this grown man, with the FBI paperwork named RD. So now y'all moving the goalpost. Oh, he a millionaire, what you supposed to do? I'm a father with kids. They want to stay in my kid's life. So yeah, I'm going to call the police on them. But I'm a snitch, but Gucci ain't a snitch. It's paperwork on Gucci. And ain't no paperwork on me. It's a video when I was a kid testifying against jail. It's you pussy ass fraud niggas like Woody and Boosie and them to get out. Be willing to die and go to jail about this shit. Don't seem like I don't know how.
And I told Suge this. I said, is Gucci Mane telling? That's Keisha doing it. That's his wife. His wife making him tell.
Finesse 2 times. Oh my God, his demeanor is so dramatic.
It's gonna be bad. Like I told y'all, they got something in the feds called relevant conduct. Relevant conduct means if you have ever did anything like the charge that's relevant to the one that you got now, your current charge, with no evidence, they can find you guilty just because of the relevancy, the relevant conduct. They just said, bro, up Drake and pop nigga ass in the Yemen. In this situation, they saying, bro, up Drake and rob nigga. They saying this. This shit, the same situation about the rob. So it's relevancy. It's the same kind. So even if, put it like this, even with bro name coming up in it, they gonna try to fry bro.
Much money.
It's Baby, Bankroll Freddie, QCP, Quay, cut that shit up. Quay, we all in the studio with Walk, right? So I just made some hard ass shit. I make a hard ass song. So we in this Bankroll Freddie been trying to get on the song the whole time. Walk wouldn't let him. I'm still trying to figure out like, damn, why you gonna let it like this gonna boost my career. So Baby vibing to the song, like Baby like.
So basically right here, this is one of Gucci Mane's former artists. His name is Robot, and he was allegedly passed over for Pooh Shiesty. And I guess he feels some type of way because he was looked over in turns out Pooh Shiesty is really shisty. Okay. So let's listen to a little bit more of what he has to say, and then we'll move on to the next video.
Damn, like, who the fuck this is? Man, don't you know this nigga walk, get up from the back of the studio, jump, run to the front, turn my music off, and put on Shiesty, bro? Like, turn on the Shiesty song. I'm like, whoa, like, what the fuck? Like, cuz, like, this could have been like a life-changing feature. He did that shit. And now that same nigga rocked this.
Liquid D3. I had no idea being from
Okay, guys, that is all I have for today. Let me know in the comments what you think about this situation. And please wait on part 2 when we read the paperwork, okay? I'll see you guys on the next one. Thank you. Bye.